Good morning! How's everyone doing? I'm sure you're doing just fine. I'm doing great. Anyway, went to the Georgia game today, the spring game. The G-Day game, they call it, up in Athens. I got some pictures and a video or two that I'll upload tomorrow, probably, but I thought I would get on here and just do a quick recap of the day's events. It was amazing. I took Lou Jr. and Luann with me now. They've been to a game up there before, a real game, but it was several years ago. They hardly remember it. Lou Jr. was 2 and Luann was 4 the last time I took them to a game. So they barely remember it. So they really had a blast today, and that's really what it was about for me today, not so much about the game. I really don't think there's that much you learn from a spring game anyway. So my 2 main objectives today: number 1, Luann and Lou Jr. have fun. That mission was accomplished. Objective number 2, no injuries. That mission was pretty much accomplished. Isaiah McKenzie did pull a hamstring pretty early in the first quarter, but shouldn't be anything too serious. He's got a couple of months now to rest before summer camp starts up, so no news there is good news as far as injuries are concerned. But we had a great time up there. We got up there pretty early this morning, about 9:30 or 10. It's always something. Yeah, walked around campus. Showed them a few spots up there. Went to the bookstore. The kids played cornhole for a while, which was amazing. The weather was gorgeous. It was 82 degrees and sunny. We were sitting right in the sun, so it was a little hot. We all got a little bit sunburned, but nothing too bad. Overall, it was great. The game, like I said, how much can you really get from a spring game? If you say the offense looked great, then you could just as easily say that the defense looked terrible. So it was nice to see the 3 quarterbacks get some chances to play today. Still no real answers there. Honestly, it looks like we have 3 backup quarterbacks and no starters. None of them overly impressive today. They all had pretty high completion percentages, but nothing really stood out one over the other. It looks like Park is going to be the odd man out if you're going solely based off of reps. He didn't get as much playing time as Falta or Ramsey. So right now it looks like a race between those 2. Coach Rick was asked about it after the game. He of course wouldn't name a starter. Said he hopes to have a starter by game 1, but he wouldn't rule out the possibility of pulling an Alabama in the first game this year and playing one quarterback one half and another quarterback the second half and seeing where we go from there, which wouldn't be a big deal. We play Louisiana Monroe the first game, and we're not Alabama, so we're not going to lose to Louisiana Monroe, which Alabama did back in, I think it was 06 or 07, whenever they played them. Alabama went ahead and lost to Louisiana Monroe, which is just embarrassing. But anyway, Nick Chubb played. He looked like Nick Chubb. He didn't play that much, but he doesn't really need to. He's got nothing to prove. It was good to see him get out there and get a few reps, but I didn't expect to see much of him, and we didn't. So that pretty much went as I thought it would. The guy really the new guy on the block, running back wise, A.J. Turman, he was impressive. He ran for over 100 yards and a couple of TDs, had a long touchdown run, which looked good. So I mean, the rich just keep getting richer when it comes to running back. Of course, we have Chubb. Now, Sony Michel and Keith Marshall didn't play today. Had this been the regular season, both of them, I'm sure, would have played, but just too many nagging injuries with those 2 to risk them playing today, so they sat out. So it was pretty much the A.J. Turman show today. Brendan Douglas got some carries, and Nick Chubb in there for a couple of series as well. The defense, hard to tell. You can't touch the quarterback, so, the defense got credit for several sacks, several hurries. We did have a couple of interceptions, which really were the result of bad throws. Now, like I said, this was the kids' first time going, And if you've ever been to a spring game, I'm sure they run pretty much the same way anywhere you go, but it's very laid back, family friendly, real loose atmosphere, nothing like an actual game. Lots of ex-Bulldogs there roaming the sidelines, more than willing to sign autographs, for the fans and the kids down there. So Lou Jr. did take his helmet with him. This is one of those helmets you buy at the store, comes with a jersey and all that, and he wears it around the yard when he plays football and stuff like that. So he took this with him to get some autographs today. He got, who did he get? Danny Ware, Boss Bailey, and Champ Bailey. So, Champ Bailey, Danny Ware, Boss Bailey. So shout out those guys. Thank you. You made Lou Jr.'s day. He's 6 years old, and football players are real life superheroes to Lou Jr. and kids that age. So his eyes were this big around. All those guys are 10 feet tall and 300 pounds to him. And it was nice to see the smile on his face when he when the guys took the time to come over and autograph his helmet for him. He really appreciated it, and I did too. Saw some other guys there. Chris Conley was there. Todd Gurley was there. Of course, Todd Gurley not signing any autographs. That's no big surprise. I'm sure he was told, please don't let anybody get a picture of you taking an autograph out there. We don't need that headache. Of course, Gurley doesn't need that headache either. But yeah, lots of ex-players there. It's good to see them. It's always good to see those guys reminisce about the old days, that kind of thing. But anyway, we had a good time. And the last thing, one of Uncle Lou's fans off of LouTube met me up there today. Well, Magnum met me up there too. You guys all know Magnum. If you don't, go check him out. Magnum 3680111 is his YouTube name. Met him up at the game. We watched the game together, which it was his lucky day. He got to meet Luann, Lou Jr., and nephew Louie, who I took to the game with me today. So Magnum on cloud 9 after meeting those three YouTube sensations. Just amazing. But I did meet another one of Uncle Lou's fans off of LouTube up there today. He does have a channel. He hasn't made a ton of videos, but he's got a few. Junkyard Dog is his YouTube channel, and Junkyard DAWG, I think it is, or it might be DOG. Anyway, check him out. But he brought Uncle Lou a present because he's good people too. Yep, and he appreciates Uncle Lou, and I appreciate you, sir. This is amazing. You didn't have to do this, but you did. But yep, showed up to meet Uncle Lou today, bearing gifts. Let's see. Yeah, he got me the officially licensed Todd Gurley jersey here, with the SEC patch and the captain patch there. TG2, Todd Gurley. So I really appreciate that. Believe it or not, Uncle Lou did not have a Todd Gurley jersey. I have 10 UGA jerseys, probably. I'm guessing off the top of my head. 2 or 3 black ones, several red ones. Even have a white one or 2. I did not have a Todd Gurley jersey, and I think I only have one other, authentic jersey with the patches and all that on it, and it's an old Herschel Walker jersey from 1982. So thank you, Junkyard Dog. You're good people. Yep, and I appreciate the jersey. I'll take good care of it too. You don't have to worry about it. Yep, I won't pee on it either. Yep, not my thing. Anyway, great time today. That's really all I have to say. What can you get from a spring game? Not that much, but we had a great time, and more importantly, Lou Jr., Luann, and even nephew Louie had a great time, and that made Uncle Lou happy, which is a good thing. So if I can get around to it tomorrow, I'll upload some of those videos and pictures I took while we were there. In case there's 1 or 2 people that actually care to see them, I don't know. But if I have time tomorrow, I'll do that. Of course, I'm a very, very busy and super important person. And tomorrow's the Lord's Day, too. And the Lord did rest on the 7th day. So if that's what Uncle Lou decides to do, then so be it. I'll be in good company, I guess. I don't know. But until next time, yeah. Look, just kidding. Good morning!